Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in this video, I am going to be covering the new liquidity positions that I have just entered around about an hour ago, half an hour to an hour ago, something like that. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you are new to the channel, and smash a like on the video, subscribe if you are new so you don't miss a future video, and also drop a comment down below to let me know how your yield farming has been going this week. Mine, I'll show you in a second. Fees have been a little bit lower than usual, but that's fine. It's just kind of the way that the market goes. But yep, that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about what you're investing in crypto and DeFi because it is the riskiest stuff in the world. Check out the links in the description to my Twitter, the Discord servers, and all that good stuff. And with that said, let's jump into it. So we start over on DeFi Llama, which we will see the volume of DeFi over the past couple of days. I made my video on Monday with the weekly fees, which I believe was here maybe or here. And you can see since then we've had a couple of days of liquidity between about $5 to $6 billion a day on both days. So let's jump into it. So first of all, before I show you these positions, I'll show you kind of how things have been going for me this week. So if we go over to liquidity positions and Uniswap, let's give this a little refresh. Liquidity positions over on Aperture Finance. Now, I will leave a link down below actually in the description to Aperture because Aperture are doing a giveaway. You can earn, an airdrop. You can earn APTR tokens. So you can farm these points with this airdrop, which you can do these tasks here. You need a referral link, so I'll leave mine in the description. But if you complete these tasks, you'll earn points, which will convert into APTR tokens when they do launch that. Now, we're all using Aperture, or we should be probably all using Aperture for managing our positions, so it makes sense. You can just, get some free points. Same over on Crystal. If you go over to Crystal Points, I'll leave a link down below for this as well, but you can also farm Crystal Points, again, just by using the DApp, completing these. You can, for every time you swap, 1 USD equals 10 crystals, and again, these points will be converted into crystal tokens when they do launch. So just a good way of farming some free money right now with these two applications, and we use them every day for yield farming anyway. So let me show you how things have been going. Show all positions. You can see this ARB pool, that's our position, only went back into range today, about an hour ago. But yeah, we haven't made too much over the past 2 days. Actually, I guess it's not too bad, right? Maybe like $70 to $80, maybe $100, something like that, which isn't too bad. Actually, no, it's less than 100, isn't it? It's probably something like $60. My turbos pool, my SUI position isn't back into range yet. You can see I did adjust this range slightly. I did snuggle it back down, but it has gone back out of range. It needs to go up like 4 centimeters go back into range. So we'll wait for that there. And let's show you now the new positions that I have entered. So the first one is over on PancakeSwap. Now I went ahead and jumped into USDC and BNB. So if we give this a refresh, I only put $1,000 into this one just because I had some rewards sat on BNB and I wanted to use them on BNB. So I thought I would do that. And we're earning cake. So we're making about 84% APR right now, give or take, which is, yeah, this is roughly, it ranges, earlier it was like 180%, then it was like 60%. So it kind of just, goes up and down when the market kind of moves. But right now we're earning 85% a year. It's like 8% per month, give or take. And then also, that's just the smaller one that I went into. I just thought I would chuck $1,000 into this just to get some earning on the BNB chain. And then if we swap over to Base, which is where my other position is, and we go over to Aerodrome. So I went ahead and jumped into, if we give this a refresh here. Now ignore the locked arrow that I have here. This was from my position that I had on Velodrome. I got a free airdrop, so I just earn rewards every week for this, which is like $15-$20, something like that. But this is the pool that I entered today, Weath and Wells. Now so far we've made like 63 cents, something like that. Well, not something like that, exactly 53 cents actually. And I put $1,200 into this. So this position right here at the moment is earning 454.17%. If we divide that by 365, that's earning about 1.24% per day. So if we put $1,500 into this position and that's earning us 1.23%, which is around 18 bucks a day. So we made 63 cents so far in Aero tokens, and I can go ahead and claim this right now if I want to. I'm not going to, but I can. So yeah, we made 65 cents on this so far, which is pretty good. And you can see how much I've staked. So we staked 0.2 ETH and 1,500 Wells tokens. Okay, so not bad there. And if you go over to Aerodrome, the liquidity on here is pretty high. You can see on USDC and Aero, you can get 181% right now. If you filter this by APR, actually, you can kind of see WETH and Wells is, the highest at the moment. It wasn't earlier. But this is the highest at 454%. There is $14 million in TVL in this, which I have my liquidity staked in here. You can see you've got some pretty decent APRs on, pretty stable tokens, which is pretty cool. Aero to OVN is 357%, so over 1% per day on a lot of these positions, which is pretty cool. So I thought I'd chuck some over on Aerodrome. If we actually check Beefy Finance as well, we can see an update there. Because my Beefy positions have actually been going up pretty dramatically over the past couple of days. You can see, I think on my last video, this was at like 1,700. So we're up like 600 bucks in 2 days on this. Monthly yield over $600, $17 a day almost on my vaults. If we take a look at all of them, actually, let's go to dashboard and you can get a bigger kind of breakdown. So the one that's doing best right now is obviously our ALB and USB DBC pool, which is getting $16.68%, $16 a day. Now, I've actually 10x this position. I put in $151 at the start. It's now worth 1,503, which is, pretty insane. Now, if we check that same position over on Alien Base directly, you can see that's getting 700% APR at the moment. ALB has been going up, obviously, which is why we've made a lot of money. $800 of that is from yield, though, which is pretty cool. So if we take a look at this, if we click on this vault, actually, you can see this gets 1.1% per day. But if you go over to the farm here, and we take a look at this APR, if I calculate this, so how much do I have in this vault making $16 a day? Let's have a look. So if we go to dashboard, ADM base, we're making $16 a day and we have $1,500 in here. So if we take a look at this, $1,500, and we take a look at this, you can see we'd make about 30 bucks a day at the current rates, which is about 300 ALB. So yeah, we'd make about $30 a day if I stake this $1,500 directly in here. But the difference between Beefy and going natively is Beefy actually compounds this back in. Okay, I did this like, a while ago, right? But I could do it. I could go ahead and do that and make $30 a day, which is which is basically double the rewards. But again, Beefy goes ahead and compounds that for you every day, and that's worth $1,500, which is pretty cool. So I just thought I'd give a little update here. Beefy is doing pretty well. I don't have too much on here, only $2,300 at the moment. But the main thing that we want to take a look at today, anyway, the main thing I wanted to show you is this position here, which is pretty cool. So if we go into liquidity, dashboard, you can see that we have made, about 71 cents so far on this pool, which is pretty nice considering I've only been in it for about an hour or so. And then another thing that I jumped into was just this DEX Finance vault. Now, if you haven't heard of DEX Finance before, you probably would. If you've been a subscriber for a while, you would have heard about it back in the bull market, the previous bull market. But if you have a look, these are essentially vaults that people have created that are essentially liquidity positions, but they're managed for you. So similar to kind of Beefy, but if we take a look at base, or if we have a look at this, I just put $100 in. This was kind of dust that I had in here from going into the Aerodrome pool. It's kind of what I had left. So I just chucked this in here. But you can see that this essentially is called the base maxi vault, which gets 1.07% per day. And this is split between a few different positions. So 25% of the liquidity is split between OVN and USDC. 66% of it is split into WETH and Wells, and 9% of it is split into USDC and Aero. And that currently gets about 1.07% per day. And they take profit of 50% of that goes into 50% of it gets compounded, and then 50% of it goes back into the position to grow the liquidity and grow your position. So kind of like a Beefy Finance, sort of, but it's only compounding 50% and you're taking profit 50%. So again, I only chucked $100 into this, which is what I had of dust, but I kind of just wanted to show that so you can get an idea of how that is doing as well. But yeah, we jumped into this position here. We jumped into the pancake swap position, which is about $2,500 worth of positions that I went ahead and jumped into. So guys, that's going to be it for the video. In fact, what I may do is I may take 50% of this and stake on ALB and see what the difference is, because we're actually going to gain fees in ALB tokens. So let's go ahead and see how much they are worth. Yeah, you can see it is up about 149% today, which is probably why we've made the gain that we have made, but we've pretty much 10x'd this position, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm probably just going to keep it in Beefy for now. I may take profits on this and just close out the position very soon, considering it is up a 10x, and use that $1,500 elsewhere. But this GLP pool is still pretty happy with on Beefy, and then this USDC to Matic pool has gone down quite a decent bit. But guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you smash a like, subscribe down below if you are new. Let me know if you are in any Aerodrome pools natively on Aerodrome. Let me know. I'll be pretty interested to know what you guys are in. But yep, just thought I'd show you these new pools that I jumped into. Looking for some more positions to get into over the next week as well. I still do have 10K sat on the sidelines in, well, more than 10K, but 10K sort of within the next few weeks. But I do want to allocate towards new positions, and I'm unsure which positions to allocate them towards just yet. So let me know down below if you have any thoughts on that. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Let me know how your positions are doing this week, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.